China's wondrous landscapes appear as if woven from dreams, a realm where breathtaking vistas, ancient legends, and cultural secrets mingle to create a surreal tapestry of nature and history. In these enchanted places, colossal rock formations rise amid swirling mists like portals to another dimension. Crystalline lakes shift their hues with the magic of the seasons, and every mountain and valley whispers myths of old. Each destination is a unique piece of a timeless mosaic, inviting travelers to lose themselves in a world where the boundaries between the real and the surreal softly blur. Embark on this journey through China's most fantastical sights, and let your heart be touched by the mystery and wonder of lands that seem too incredible to be true. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park. Nestled in the northern part of Hunan Province in central China, this park is renowned for its otherworldly karst formations set amidst a rugged terrain. The park dazzles with its colossal sandstone pillars that seemingly burst forth from the earth amid ethereal mists. These natural monoliths, often compared to the pillars of heaven, are shrouded in a veil of fog that lends them a mystical, almost unreal quality. Rays of sunlight filter through the haze, casting shifting patterns of light and shadow that transform the landscape throughout the day. According to ancient local folklore, these towering rock formations are not mere stone, but the very souls of the forest. The indigenous people whisper that these sacred pillars have guarded the land for countless generations, protecting a mystical realm that bridges the earthly with the divine. Stories of ethereal guardians and benevolent spirits infuse every corner of the park with an unexplainable magic. Today, Zhangjiajie offers a well-developed tourism infrastructure that harmoniously blends modern comfort with ancient mystique. Visitors can traverse aerial cable cars, venture along glass skywalks suspended over dizzying drops, and join expert-guided hikes through hidden trails. Cultural centers and craft markets further enrich the experience by offering insights into the age-old traditions of the indigenous peoples. In Zhangjiajie, where stone and spirit unite in a dreamlike embrace, every step rekindles a deep, timeless wonder that caresses the soul. Zhuhaigu Valley. Tucked away in the mountainous regions of northern Sichuan province, Zhuhaigu Valley is cradled by lush forests and snow-kissed peaks, creating a secluded eco-paradise. Zhuhaigu is a living watercolor, where translucent lakes mirror the cerulean sky, and cascading waterfalls shimmer among verdant groves. The natural color palette transforms with the seasons, from the soft pastels of early spring to the vibrant hues of autumn, crafting an ever-changing masterpiece that seems born of pure imagination. Legend has it that benevolent mountain spirits graced Jiuzhaigou with mystical properties. The ancient belief holds that these divine entities bestowed healing powers upon the valley, allowing every ripple and droplet to nurture the hearts of those who wander its enchanted paths. Myth and miracle merge here in an embrace that soothes both body and spirit. The valley is steeped in the rich cultural heritage of Tibetan and Qiang ethnic groups. Traditional songs, ancestral rituals, and age-old festivals echo through the forests, keeping alive the lore of mountain deities and communal celebrations. Every shimmering lake and rustling tree carries whispers of stories long past. Today's Jiuzhaigou welcomes visitors with thoughtfully designed boardwalks and interpretive trails that ensure both accessibility and conservation. Boutique hotels, immersive cultural shows, and eco-conscious travel packages invite guests to explore the valley's dreamlike essence while safeguarding its pristine beauty for future generations. In Jiuzhaigou, where every glimmer of water sings of ancient blessings, your spirit is gently cradled by nature's timeless, healing allure. Zhangye Danxia Landform. Located in Gansu Province in northwest China, this geological wonder unfolds on the edge of a vast desert landscape, revealing nature's vibrant artistry in every exposed layer. Zhangye Danxia captivates with its surreal, multicolored layers of rock, where vibrant reds, oranges, yellows, and whites form an ever-shifting tapestry. Each stratum appears as though it were delicately brushed by a celestial artist, creating vistas that are nothing short of miraculous. Legend whispers that these arresting hues are the handprints of the gods, mystical marks left by divine beings whose touch transformed the barren earth into a living canvas. This myth, passed down through countless generations, imbues the land with a sense of sacred mystery and otherworldly power. Beyond its enchanting appearance, the Danxia landform serves as a geologic chronicle of time itself, recording millennia of environmental evolution, sedimentation, and elemental artistry. Each layer is a silent testimony to the dynamic forces that have shaped our planet over eons. modern visitors can explore Zhangye Dangxia through a network of observation decks, interactive exhibits, and guided hikes that reveal the inner workings of this natural wonder. Informative centers and souvenir shops allow guests to carry a piece of the divine legacy home with them. Zhangye Dangxia stands as a celestial mosaic of nature, an eternal reminder that miracles are etched into the very fabric of our world. Huangshan, Yellow Mountain. Rising in eastern Anhui Province, Huangshan towers over eastern China with its dramatic peaks, ancient pines, and ever-changing sea of clouds. The legendary Huangshan enchants with razor-sharp granite peaks that soar above a mystical sea of drifting clouds. Weathered pine trees cling to these cliffs like ancient sentinels, their gnarled branches silhouetted against a sky that shifts from pale dawn to fiery dusk. Throughout history, Huangshan has been a beacon for creativity. Generations of artists and poets have drawn inspiration from its magical vistas, capturing the transient beauty of its ever-changing moods in timeless masterpieces. Local lore even speaks of celestial bridges that briefly unite heaven and earth amidst its misty peaks. Huangshan is more than a natural wonder. It is a living canvas of Chinese culture. Temples, stone inscriptions, and ancient legends are woven into the mountain's narrative, reflecting the spiritual quests and philosophical musings of emperors, scholars, and dreamers who have sought its mystical embrace. Accessible by modern cable cars, well-marked hiking trails, and curated cultural tours, Huangshan offers an immersive experience that marries ancient mystery with contemporary comfort. Local guest houses, traditional cuisine, and seasonal festivals further invite visitors to savor every magical moment. In Huangshan, where every peak and cloud carries the echoes of timeless dreams, your heart is free to wander in a realm of eternal wonder. Stone Forest, Shilin. Located in Yunnan Province in southern China, the stone forest rises amidst a lush, subtropical landscape, evoking visions of a mythical labyrinth carved by nature itself. The stone forest astonishes with its maze of limestone spires, naturally sculpted into surreal shapes that evoke ancient ruins and hidden gateways. The interplay of rock and light creates an ever-shifting panorama that seems to whisper secrets of a long-forgotten era. Local folklore holds that every rock in the stone forest harbors its own spirit, a silent narrator of ancestral legends and time-worn myths. It is said that these living stones recount epic tales of bravery, sorrow, and celestial blessing, binding the present to a mystical past. For centuries, the indigenous peoples have revered the stone forest as a sacred domain, a place for rituals and quiet reflection. Generations have gathered here to honor nature's mysteries, offering prayers and stories that keep the spirits of the ancestors alive. Visitors today navigate a network of illuminated pathways and guided folklore tours that allow them to step safely into this dreamlike realm. Local artisans and cultural exhibitions provide an intimate look at the traditions that have long defined this enchanted wilderness. In the stone forest, every stone whispers a legendary secret, leaving you with the indelible feeling that you have touched a living myth. Honey rice terraces of Yuanyang located in the southern reaches of Yunnan province near the border with Vietnam. The honey rice terraces cascade down the rolling highlands like a living tapestry of human resilience and nature's design. The honey rice terraces unfurl in mesmerizing steps that climb the hillsides, creating a vast mosaic of emerald fields that seem to bridge earth and sky. Their precision and artistry are the result of centuries of collective labor and timeless ingenuity. Local lore tells of ancient farmers whose tireless spirit and profound connection to the land have imbued each terrace with the essence of their labor. Every level is a testament to the enduring gratitude for nature's bounty, a living monument to ancestral wisdom and perseverance. These terraces are not only agricultural marvels, but also bearers of cultural legacy. Traditional festivals, rain-invoking rituals, and age-old folk songs echo across the fields, celebrating a way of life that is as poetic as it is practical. Guided trekking tours, sunrise photography excursions, and cultural workshops allow visitors to witness the sublime interplay of nature and human endeavor. Local cooperatives and artisan markets provide authentic experiences that highlight the beauty and resilience of this timeless landscape. In Yuanyang, every terrace sings a silent hymn of hope and labor, a soulful embrace that leaves you breathless and inspired. Mount Wutai, Wutai Shan. Rising in Shanxi province in northern China, Mount Wutai stands as a spiritual beacon amidst misty peaks and ancient temples, symbolizing the enduring legacy of Chinese Buddhism. Mount Wutai is a haven of serene spirituality, where ancient monasteries nestle among lush landscapes and rugged peaks. Its tranquil paths and hallowed halls are steeped in an ambiance that invites quiet contemplation and inner transformation. Local tradition holds that every step on Mount Wutai is graced by divine benevolence, an otherworldly encounter where gods and sages bestow blessings upon devoted pilgrims. Tales of miraculous healings and transcendent visions permeate the mountain's sacred aura. For over a millennium, Mount Wutai has been the heartland of Chinese Buddhism, its weathered pagodas, ancient scriptures, and time-honored rituals testifying to a rich spiritual heritage. Here, history and myth converge in silent prayer and profound wisdom. Today, visitors can explore Mount Wutai through well-maintained pilgrimage routes, guided meditation sessions, and cultural exhibitions that reveal the layers of its storied past. On Mount Wutai, where earthly existence and celestial dreams merge, each step becomes a tender whisper of spiritual awakening that lingers in your heart. Mount Hua, Hua Shan, the Cliff of Heaven. Situated in the Shanxi province, Mount Hua is one of China's 5 great mountains, rising majestically above the surrounding plains with an elevation of 2,154 meters. With perilous paths winding up steep cliffs, Mount Hua is a paradise for adventure seekers and thrill lovers. The mountain's awe-inspiring ridges and towering peaks offer a surreal landscape where nature's raw power seems to meet the sky. The ancient plank paths along the cliffs are notoriously dangerous, making this mountain a test of courage and endurance. According to local legend, those who dare to traverse the treacherous paths of Mount Hua are believed to receive blessings from the mountain gods. The mountain itself is said to be imbued with mystical powers, offering protection and fortune to its conquerors. For centuries, pilgrims have journeyed to Mount Hua to seek enlightenment and spiritual awakening, believing that the gods reside within the cliffs and wind. Mount Hua is not only a natural marvel, but also a cultural treasure. The mountain is dotted with ancient temples, including the renowned Taoist Temple and the famous Jade Spring Temple. Visitors can also partake in various spiritual rituals and enjoy breathtaking views from the top. The mountain has a rich historical legacy. being a site of numerous legendary battles and pilgrimages. Visitors can explore the sacred peaks by taking a cable car, hiking the traditional paths, or even experiencing the adventurous plank walks. Mount Hua is more than just a mountain. It is a sacred landscape where the boundaries between reality and myth seem to blur. Li River, the soul of Guilin. Located in Guangxi Province, the Li River meanders through Guilin, offering one of the most iconic and picturesque landscapes in China. The Li River is famous for its ethereal beauty, where limestone peaks rise sharply from the water's edge, creating a dramatic contrast with the river's placid flow. This natural wonder has long been immortalized in Chinese paintings and poetry, offering a landscape that feels both serene and surreal. According to local folklore, the Li River is a sacred place where love stories unfold. The ancient bridges that span across the river are often said to be enchanted, linking the mortal world with the spiritual realm. It is believed that anyone who crosses these bridges will be blessed with eternal love and happiness, a tale passed down through generations. Guilin, the city that gives its name to the river, is known for its rich cultural heritage, including ancient art, tea culture, and traditional folk music. A boat cruise along the Li River is a must-do, offering passengers the opportunity to gaze upon the spectacular landscape while listening to the gentle flow of the river. For those with an interest in history, the area is home to many ancient villages and temples, where one can delve deeper into the traditions and legends that surround this stunning natural wonder. The Li River is a place where time slows down, and nature's beauty is heightened by its spiritual aura. The combination of mystical bridges, breathtaking scenery, and ancient tales makes this river a true gem of China. Lijiang Old Town. Nestled at the foot of Jade Dragon Snow Mountain in Yunnan Province, Lijiang Old Town unfolds across a gentle valley cradled by pine-clad peaks. Its winding cobblestone lanes and centuries-old Naxi wooden houses cluster around moon-white canals that glitter beneath paper lanterns. At dawn, mist drifts down from the peaks, lending the town an otherworldly hush, an ancient village suspended between earth and sky. Emerald waterways thread beneath moss-covered stone bridges, their gentle murmur echoing off black-tiled rooftops. In spring, jasmine and wisteria tumble over courtyard walls, while late summer brings swollen canal pools dotted with lotus blooms. Look closely and you'll spot tiny stone water wheels, once used to grind rice, quietly turning in the current as they have for centuries. Lijiang was the terminus of the ancient Tea-Horse Road, where mule trains once clattered over mountain passes. Today, you can join guided treks into Tiger Leaping Gorge on sturdy equine companions. In the Baisha Quarter, explore vividly preserved Dongba murals depicting creation myths and discover a few remaining Dongba priests who still read pictographs aloud in private ceremonies. At twilight, waterside tea houses host live performances of Naxi Musam music, haunting melodies on reed pipes that echo through the alleys. In Lijiang Old Town, every lantern-lit alley and murmuring canal carries a story, and each stone step cradles centuries of myth, inviting you to become part of a living dream where nature, history, and legend flow together in perfect harmony. Every one of these dreamlike landscapes, from Zhangjiajie's mist-clad pillars and Zhuchaigu's healing lakes, to the rainbow hills of Danxia and the silent sentinels of the Terracotta Army, is a living fragment of China's magical tapestry. If you felt the pull of ancient myths and witnessed nature's surreal beauty alongside us, please hit like, share your favorite wonder in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss our next voyage into the heart of China's legends. Until then, may your spirit stay enchanted by the dance of nature and myth.